Hi, and welcome to episode 9 of my Darkest Dungeon vanilla playthrough series. I'm Icon, and today the medical ward is free and we're only having one level on it. That's so sad, but we're having a lot of afflicted people, so let's start curing that. I'm going to start with the most annoying things first. Spasm of the entrails. Well, let's get the lethargy gone. And sadly, we can't do much more than that. So I've heard your voices, and we're going to bring up a Hellion and a named Jester pretty soon too. So we're going to see if we find some people here along the way. I don't like to rename people which I already have in the roster. That just, I feel like that breaks the spirit of things. Apart from that, I only have one Hellion and one Jester yet, so it fits the scheme perfectly. Okay, so let's see where we're headed today. We're having the fight on for the Swine Prince. So, well, the Hell's Hairpin is an item I don't really want to have, so I'm going to delay that fight a little bit longer. I personally don't like to go for trinkets that I don't want to have. Fortunate Amulet, no thanks. Another Chirurgian's Charm, no thanks. Fleet Florin, I want to have that, but I'm not going for that level of difficulty just yet. So, Debuff Amulet, I'm not a... yeah, well, it's good against the Siren. Maybe we want to pick that up at some point, but not just yet. So... but if I look at these measly choices, I think this is going to be where I'll head it, because this is basically the most useful item I've seen so far at the display. Okay, so let's bring our friend Harold, because the ruins are exactly where you want to go if you're of that department. And I'm going to bring Mortimer as well, because I feel like the blight damage and the armor piercing statistics are really useful on the shield breaker there. And, well, they, wait a sec. Wasn't that formerly not possible to put these people together? Can I put a... oh, okay. So there was once a time the Abomination was not welcome, but next to holy classes, but that must have been something which the devs removed a long time ago. Okay, never stop learning. So I'm bringing my Musketeer here as well. I think that's a nice combo there. Okay, let's get over to the Guild and the Armory and gear up. So that's really the big upgrades. I'm considering, yeah, I'm going to go for the Furnace upgrade. Just one. I know it was a really bad order to do that, first upgrading and then upgrading that, but I don't mind. May the Armorer take my money. I'm okay with that. If we look around how things look like here, I don't mind them having my money at all. So these three skills I really use a lot. Well, let's level up the Holy Lance as well. Whatever. The level 1 skills are really so cheaply upgraded that I don't mind at all. So, well, let's go for the Smokescreen skill too. Same thing applies to the Musketeer. Okay, now then, let's go for the Trinketeering. What do we have here? Things for the Crusader only, melee damage skills, and, well, it's okay. I'll take that. Light skill chance on the Shield Breaker, and some extra damage? Nah, don't think so. I don't think I want to take that, but I do want to take the Legendary Bracer for my Abomination, and I'm going to take Junia's Head for my Musketeer. Combine that with the Chirurgian's Charm, and we have already 45% extra healing on that. I left open one slot on purpose because I want to have a chance to just equip trinkets that happen to cross my way on the fly. So, picking up some shovels, picking up some medicinal herbs. Well, I like to bring 3. And 4 of the keys, 3 of the holy waters. There we go. Let's see. Hopefully I'll need lots of them. So, let's swap in some proper skills for that environment. So I shouldn't be using the Zealous Accusation because that's a ranged attack. So instead we're going to go for, yeah, why not Battle Heal? I'm gonna try that out. I never really tried that skill before. So I have only frontline access on Herald, but I think that's completely okay. So here we have a armor piercing skill, a blighting skill, which only works from the front slot. So why can't I move her? Is the party order somehow locked? Okay, well, never mind. Then I'm just going to replace that skill. I didn't want her to have. Didn't want Harold to Mortimer to be on the front slot, anyways. So puncture, bypass guard, pull, breaks guard, can't be guarded. Well, let's go back and bypass stealth. I'm not interested. Let's take that. Here we don't need to equip anything. There goes an aimed shot, sidearm, patch up, and skeet shot. Okay. I think I want to have. I'm going to try the smoke screen, just for once, and let's check out the environment. So, well, 90% of the rooms. That's a really nasty composition here. I'm going to start it up here. So, not using the confession booth here. It's either removing a negative quirk or reducing stress. I don't have any of those right now, so I'll rather leave it for the way back home. At least that's my idea here. And let's see what kind of baddies we get up here. Standard composition there of these things. Okay, so I'm going to go for a crit on the back line. Awesome. I just wanted to put some damage on that guy, but I'll take that. No problem. So we're going to apply some blight damage on the Acolyte there. There we go. It's probably even enough to take her out. Okay. Good job. So 2 of 4 are already down before they can even act. And let's apply a little stunning blow on that guy. With the extra melee damage, the stunning blow isn't that weak either, so that's not bad. Okay, only the tank was allowed to attack, and why is she having a -5 on dodge due to the quest? I have no clue where that comes from. Interesting. Another crit. Alright, let's go. I don't mind you keep doing that. So we have to use the Pierce. Good thing about Pierce is its armor ignoring statistic behind the skill, so we have no problem with breaking prot. And you see, there's a dazzling charm right away for my abomination. Great, we got surprised. So far, Ferriere only applied crits this dungeon. I'm quite astonished, to say the least. So let's go for the Holy Lance, a great skill to have it equipped on your Crusaders, because it makes them able to act out of the back line. If you ever have a lot of shuffle against you, or party members which shuffle the party a lot, Holy Lance is your go-to skill on the Crusader to make things just act out more smoothly. And besides that, the damage is not bad on that skill. Not at all. Extra damage on Unholy, extra crit mod, pretty big. So this room is empty, and let's backtrack, and quite happy about how easy those fights are done so far. So, how am I going to explore this nasty old ruin? I mean, at this point, I'm probably quite well off with completely exploring this whole place. I don't need that thingy here. I mean, there is, of course, a chance of removing quirks, but I don't know. I'd rather take my holy water and try and fetch myself some loot. Sorry, I'm tossing these journal pages right away because I know I won't have the room to do anything with them. So that was one really bad Iron Maiden. Almost not worth the investment. So that's another quite easy enemy package. Let's apply some stun on the backline. The arbalists are the most dangerous part about that formation. The skeletons up front are rather harmless. So let's see. Ah, dang. That didn't work out as good as the last one. I keep wondering how often random targets of the side army are exactly the targets I aimed at. It just happens quite often to me. Guess I'm just lucky. But, alright. Let's take away another guy. And, well, we're soaking in some damage, but, oh boy, what a nasty stun. Alright. And, well, there's pretty much nothing I can do on Harold's side right now, but that's okay. Really like this extremely high target access on the shield breaker, honestly. So let's see. Let's oh, Dark Temptation Quirk removed. Nice. I remember these things only removed stress a long time ago. This quirk removing stuff only came up with a lot of patches, but this game got improved by a lot during due to patches along the way. I really like how the developers listened a lot to the community and made things more fun. Okay, there's this big old armor. Not bad. The armor gives me a nice buff which only lasts until the next camping, so that's why I'm not happy to see that here. And another crit. She's just going crazy today. Okay. Finishing off those courtiers. It's really noticeable at this point that the trinkets I'm carrying are doing a lot of work for this party. It's really starting to show. The equipment and so the base equipment and the trinkets are doing a lot of heavy lifting here. There we go. Big stuns. Alright. So at this point my squad is basically strong enough to tackle down everything that happens here. And this is usually the point where you can start farming the dungeons you're roaming through. The tier 1 dungeons are of course the easiest to get to this point. It's quite obvious, isn't it? But sooner or later this also happens with the next difficulty tier of dungeons too. So I'm applying damage to these two guys because I have a plan. Ow. Little crit coming in. And there goes another dodge. So, yay! So many crits for me today. It's amazing. I'm not getting that lucky every day. 17 damage. Wow. But it's also bonus damage against Unholy, so that's also quite noticeable here in the numbers. So we're going to heal crits. This woman just critting all day. Awesome. I don't mind the Abomination being a little bit roughed up on the edges because this guy is very good at self-healing in general. So I'm tossing away the bandages and the anti-venom because Heirlooms are much more valuable than these items, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to take these next 2 rooms, and then I'm going to run out of torches very soon. And then the real fun will begin. Or something like that. My plan is to not use any torches anymore and backtrack to this room where my cursor is sitting at right now. So that's the basic idea. Just hope we're not getting too many powerful enemies now against us. So I'm quite amazed that Harold is also kleptomaniac here. Kleptomaniac Crusaders, is that a thing? Is there a self-helping group for these people? Alright. So we're now almost done, actually, with this dungeon. I'm pretty sure we only have to clear a few more rooms before it's over. So I'm going to, well, run through traps, which I dodge. Great. Yeah, of course. Get hungry right before we put up a campfire. Great. So, it's their own fault now that I'm going to move them over here. If they have already packed up some food, they can walk a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. And let's set up the camp. And, just trying to prevent the nighttime ambush here. And apart from that, well, extra prod. That sounds quite good. Let's reduce the stress on my musketeer a little bit, but apart from that, let's just strive forward. And there goes another trap. Awesome. Scouting is not the strongest suit of this party, gotta say. And more gold. Love it. Okay, lots of empty rooms now suddenly. Well, the last time I said that, I was greeted by an onslaught of endless enemies 2 rooms later, so I don't want to say that too loud again. So, okay, another peaceful area of the dungeon. Ow. So, good thing that I'm going to use it now. And you see here. That's why I didn't use it before. Stress reduction is only good when you're having actually stress. But triggering trap and trap after trap again, this made him a little bit nervous. Gotta say, the loot today is really quite disappointing. Quite disappointing loot so far. Alright. That was the necessary amount of rooms, but seriously, I have 2 inventory slots open, or 1. I can't end it like that, you know. Alright. I'm going to just use the absolution here and reduce the stress a bit. Also heal myself up a bit. It's not bad. Alright. And now let's start hurting them. Aw, too bad. Dodges are always a kind of sad. Okay. At least took down one of them. That's good. It's a good start. I think I'm going to let my abomination just tank and do more stress reduction skills. Ow. 3 enemies and they're battering me like crazy. There we go. But we're decimating them slowly. Ah, Holy Lance doesn't reach the front slots. Dang. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to transform for one enemy. Surely not. So. Let's finish that, shall we? There we go. That's better. Yeah, ambushes are really very, very nasty. And darkness. Good old darkness. Another empty room. Wow. So let's see. At least one more combat and another surprise. But this time the shuffle was a lot more beneficial to me. So everybody on the enemy side gets to act now one more time. Yeah, I got greedy, but I'm also doing this to earn something, you know? Good one. Well done, Mortimer. There you go. And one more. Okay. So let's use the manacles. And one Holy Lance coming up. Aw, man, 12 of 13. Of course. Getting in one more action due to that. So sad. But whatever. And a miss. I don't know, Burners ends up in positions where he can't act anymore, time and time again. It's starting to be quite funny, actually. Okay. So let's just toss a little battle heal here. Start patching up people a bit. Because I should be able to keep the damage up. Yeah, sure. Of course, the goodbye crit. Always a good thing. So let's put up the heal immediately because I don't want to bleed Mortimer to death accidentally. There we go. That's something monsters love to do. It's what I call the goodbye crit. Whenever I try to milk them as a revenge for my devious doings, they like to crit me in return. Ah, and there's another chest, so it does pay off in the end. Alright, nice. So let's go. Because I really was very, very unhappy with the total loot there. And if you fight in total darkness, the amount of loot gets higher too, and the amount of player crits too. So it's not only bad for you, it's not only strong for the enemies, it's also strong for your own people. We're going to unleash the beast at least once today, so come on. Good job, Burners! It's quite sad, honestly. So I'm taking down the Bone Courtier first, because the stress level on my party is already pretty high, and I don't want to risk any mental breakdowns accidentally here. So there we go, another guy down. And let's see, maybe we're going to hit it this time. Yeah, good job, man. Alright, ow. You guys are supposed to be harmless up front. Oops. Accidentally aimed for a corpse there. And the critting musketeer is back. Was wondering where she left. Okay, wonderful. And I'm going to toss away the medicinal herbs. And let's take these items with us. And let's toss away the food and head back home. Alright, that was a quite stressful expedition. And still pretty low on loot, but sometimes it's just like that. So, second win for Harold, and a Ruined Scrounger for my Musketeer. Awesome. Only good things happened after this one. Plot quest, the Shrieker's Prize. Oh my god. I don't want to fight against the Shrieker. The Shrieker is so horrible. Anyways, friends, thanks so much for watching. We're going to continue in the next episode with this endeavor, heal up our people a little bit, and see where we're headed next. And drop me a thumbs up on that series if you want to make it a little bit more visible on the search engine, and leave a subscription down below if you haven't done so already, if you want to help this community grow, and turn on the notifications if you want to stay informed. Whatever you do or don't, have a wonderful time, and see you next time. Goodbye.